It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Shalom, everyone. It's your boy PayGdashtheprophet. I am back with a new exclusive movie breakdown by popular demand, The Unholy. Yes, this movie is very unholy. There's some wicked things going on in this film, but nonetheless, they are showing you the truth in plain sight. The problem is not many people know the truth, and we are in a very deceptive world. But they are showing you right here on a platter in this film. Okay, so I'm going to share 2 examples, and then if you like it, you can check out the rest. So let's get it.
In the name of Christ our Lord.
In the beginning, when they was torturing this witch, the priest, he said, in the name of Christ our Lord. Where is the Most High at? Where is the Father at? The Father is not mentioned. Okay, just like in the movie The Cleansing Hour.
In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. In the name of Christ our Lord.
You will submit before the cross of our high priest. Our one and only God, Jesus Christ. Our one and only God, Jesus Christ.
In the name of Christ our Lord.
Our one and only God, Jesus Christ. Our one and only God, Jesus Christ.
Okay, he said, our one and only God, Jesus Christ. Where is the Father being acknowledged at with these people? Okay, Jesus Christ character is the God of the New Testament. That's who these people worship. They do not worship the Father. And it's really clear. Okay, Jesus is the God of the New Testament. Okay, and that's the big deception number 1 right there, because in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 8, it says there's only one wise and greatly to be feared sitting on his throne. So don't let these Christians deceive you. Don't let these Hebrew Christians deceive you, talking about Yahweh Shai, Yeshua, and all that. There's only one. So if they try to scare you with that, there's only one. There's not 2, not anybody else. Okay, that's number 1.
In the name of Christ our Lord, and Mary, Queen of Heaven, and Mary, Queen of Heaven.
Then after he said that, he said, and Mary, Queen of Heaven. What? Queen of Heaven? Isn't that the same false god that the Israelites was worshiping? The book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 17 and 18, it says, seest thou what they do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women keen their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven.
And Mary, Queen of Heaven.
To pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger. So we see that's what the Israelites were doing when they were going astray from the Most High. They were worshiping this Queen of Heaven, which is the same thing that, today, these Gentiles, they have their children making milk and cookies for Santa Claus, for Satan Claus, okay? It's the same thing. False God worship, okay? So that's number 1.
Destroyed many lives, led many souls into perdition, and now I've come for you.
Now, number 2, these people are so slick and so crafty. They're so good. Now, a lot of this movie, a lot of the shots were done in very dark scenery. And they really took advantage of this, because there's a part where the priest he was talking to the spirit who went in to make confession, and he was acting like he had something to say to her.
I slit their windpipes and watched the breath slowly leak out.
But then, as he comes out of the confession booth, he's pretending to act like he wants to say something to this entity, and he ends up throwing up the devil horns. right there in your face. This is the priest, okay? The unholy, right? So here's a clear example that these people are trying to be slick, yet they're trying to portray this man as a priest. And this is exactly what's actually going on in real life.
Jesus' physical nature, he has the traits of his mother.
So what does this mean? Because right here,
in the faith of Christ, in the faith of Christ, in the faith of Christ.
You can see many TV evangelists and preachers throwing up the same satanic hand signs, the same devil horns.
This is the Believer's Voice of Victory broadcast. Today, Gloria Copeland, my wife, will be concluding her series on the spirit of faith.
And the disciples could not cast that demon out the boy. Christ said,
in the faith of Christ, in the faith of Christ.
This demon, this type of spirit that's on this boy.
Concluding her series on the spirit of faith.
This type of spirit that's on this boy.
God had prepared that man. God had prepared that man.
so what does this mean? Because right here,
In the faith of Christ.
This type of spirit that's on this boy.
so what does this mean? Because right here,
This is the sign of the horns, a curse sign, the two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast.
Okay, just like your celebrities throwing up the same devil horns.
Go on my merry way. I'm a psychic phenomenon. Watch this. I don't know who you are. Watch this. I don't know who you are.
Just like your Hebrew Israelite camp leaders.
Christ went over 4 types of Israelites.
In the faith of Christ, in the faith of Christ.
And I want the 3rd type. They got that new little stupid show out now. Black Jesus. Black Jesus.
so what does this mean? Because right here,
These dudes is praying to Satan.
This type of spirit that's on this boy.
Confederate against us. Now give me that and I'm gonna show you something. Give me Daniel 8.
That's the whole point. We be hiding in plain sight.
Okay, all sold out to Satan. All sold out to the devil. Okay? So, I just find it funny that this film is called The Unholy, and yet they're trying to portray these characters as holy people, and look what they're doing. Anyways, I break down this entire film. There's so many things to expose in this film. And once again, like I said, these people are revealing the truth to you about Jesus, about Mary, and everything that you may think you believe, they're telling you the truth about it. So anyways, on that note, if you'd like to check it out, hit the link in the description. I'm going to say peace and shalom.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.